Right, everybody, welcome here at the bonus round. Today we have Eddie here. Eddie is a Crazy Meta founder, and that project is coming up in the next couple of months. But in the meantime, to test actually their contracts, they brought a NFT edition out, which called CrazyApes. It's kind of the Bored Ape, but just way more crazy. And the funny thing is, if you mint a 3D NFT, you will get a real life collectible for it as well. So I have actually 2 already, and I have, I think, 18 or I think now 21 2D NFTs of those because they are free. And they are look very good, and there's way more going on with them. So yeah, team is here, and they can tell us everything about it. So hi, Eddie.
Thank you for having me. Always, always. Thank you. And thank you for minting 21. Now I knows where the 2D goes to.
Yeah, I mean, they look good and they are free. So
I'm going to show you all the
yeah.
making of, and thank you, TJ, for the great introduction. You only minted 2 3D. I believe that if you have when you have more spare money, when your wife gives you the more small spare money, you're still going to mint it. I understand it. Thank you very much.
You launched them to the wrong time because payday in Germany is always end of the month, but you launched in the middle of the month.
Don't worry, man. We are having a long game. So without further ado, I would love to introduce myself again. And TJ, you got it right and wrong. But I have to reintroduce in a lot of sense. I'm the founder of Crazy Meta, META. And then CrazyApe is one of the series of the products that we are rolling out. Just imagine that Crazy Meta is like Marvel, and CrazyApe is like the Iron Man or the Avenger as a series. So that is the explanation I keep saying. And TJ, should I bring it, or should you guide what we are doing, or what should I do? Should I like show off what?
Yeah, just show off, use your project, and I think you are way better than asking me all the questions. And you're a good talker anyway, so
thank you, TJ.
Be awesome. So,
just for the understanding of the group, I have a very good relationship with all the lounge owners. We have been around the circuit. The reason why is that we have been bootstrapping to middle of July, and we just came out to raise money because all the stuff that we are doing. And as I said earlier, we are oldies but goodies. Oldies meaning that we have families commitment, we have kids to bring to school. So yeah, we came out to raise the money, and I'm very glad to announce that the first round, although it was like the worst bear run and very challenging, we raised about 50,000 for all the friends and family and supporters, and then the other 150,000, I signed a term sheet with VC but I have not seen the money. It's coming, hopefully, So we cannot laugh until the moment the money is in the wallet. But the project goes on, life goes on, And with the team members as well as all the supporters, we are making a very cool stuff, which is CrazyApe. And this is the motive I'm here in order to introduce the product, the project, the founders, and I also want to review the best news to you guys at the end of the AMA. So without further ado, I'm just going through the deck, which is more organized, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, TJ, I hope that you enjoyed it because you have purchased it right now. You can see the whole making of process. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
Thank you. So CrazyApe is the series that TJ said earlier, but we have a very cliche sentence to say it. We are here to make Bored Ape cooler by making them into a physical mystery box collectible. And how would it comes to be? Let me show it to you. Now, before I begin, I got to show you, normally we got to lay down the credibility. In this part of the world, which is south of China, one of the founder has a studio of about 50 different 3D artists. You can see here, not only are we making virtual factions, we're making bosses, we're making NPC, for branded, for brands, for public listed, for game development company, and for metaverse. It's because of that capability, designing capability, we want to move up the value chain, and we want to create very cool NFTs. And for the buyers and gamers themselves and collectors. And not only that, if anyone comes to you and say that they want to do a physical without have been in China or dealing with China, because China is still the factory of the world, they are bullshitting you. I mean, sorry to use the word, but it's true, because over here I can drive my car and go to the factory and bang on the table to negotiate the prices and look at the quality and give the best quality to the buyers themselves. So this slide, I want to show it to you, is not only do we have the design capability, we have the manufacturing abilities. And the joke why we started the CrazyApez is basically, I myself have a factory over here with my immediate family, although it's nothing related to Crazy Meta, but the experiences count and the circle of friends count. So one of my friends has a factory that does mystery boxes, and he has sold about 3 or 4 million across Southeast Asia with his own brand and OEM, which is like taking orders, you know, outsource. So one day I was having lunch with him and I say, Eddie, what the heck are you doing? I said, well, I'm putting Bored Ape onto the sneakers, which is what Crazy Meta is doing. And then he said, hey, Eddie, can I put the Bored Ape onto mystery box? It's like a lightning that struck me. So I came back and I did a research. I can tell you frankly, there is no one doing it. Number one. Number two, the only startup that attempt to do this is called Super Plastic, and they are in the East Coast of USA. And guess what? They raised 47 million in the first round. I repeat, 47 million. And I was like thinking to myself, holy God, you know, even we become a competitor, and even we raise 10% of it is a lot of money, you know. So we attempt, and because of our designing capability, you know, Bored Ape is just like this, featureless, dull face and an expression. That's all it is. But it's because it's so silly that it looks cute. And once it looks cute, it gets into your mind, and then you know that this is Bored Ape. So that is the impression in everybody's mind, you know. But we have to redo it. This is the Super Plastic, which I talk about. The version of the Bored Ape is elongated, as you can see on the screen right now, and with a tummy coming out, with long hands and long legs. This is their version of it. But you know, I'm yellow, I'm Asian, and I know Southeast Asian, and I know people, I know what they like. I know what ladies would because I have I have my beautiful wife and I have a daughter, so I'm facing ladies, you know. So I know what people want is like cute. This is not saying, I'm not saying this is not cute. I want to make it cuter. So basically I wanted something like the Iron Man on the left-hand side, which is called Chippy, C-H-I-P-P-Y. What is Chippy is big head, small body. And I think that this is more attractive not only for males, it's also attractive for females, and it's also attractive for kids, you know. So the challenges is, how are we going to make Bored Ape into Chippy style? So we did a 2D rendition of it with a big head, small body, and of course this is our shoes that we are making of. So it's like cross promotion over here. So with this done, so TJ, for your 21 2D, you understand where it comes from. It's basically we did a 2D sketch, and then we improve upon it, and that's how. And then one of the marketeer inside the team is like, Eddie, you're going to make this into a free 2D so that we can drive traffic for the 3D. So that's how it came about. Now, the next step is from 2D, we're going to make it into 3D. Because of the studio that you have seen, we were like, right now, you can see this is really 3D. But you know, people who knows me, I think there are some people inside, especially TJ, this is the second time we talk. We are very, how should you say, precise, or very detail-oriented. I think I may not be OCD, but my family member is, or my wife is, so I've been seduced in that side. So we are very detail-oriented. Why detail? If you look at the 3D, which I'm going to share with you, you know, the reflections here, the golden horn, and if you look at the features, you can really touch it. What do I mean by really touch it? I do apologize. I never closed it up. But if you look closely, which we are doing like a very high resolution, you can see the feeling of you touching the clothings. And especially when you look at the sneakers, you can see your own face as well. But I mean, just to exaggerate. So that is the sort of details that we want, and we are unrelenting with the quality. So please go and mint it, and you are going to see the same result on the 3D as well. And this is what I want to show you, that the efforts of only the designing part, and that is not the end, because we are going to make it physical. And this here, I'm going to show you how it's being made. Is basically the rendering process in making the design into what it should be. And those who knows about 3D rendering, I can tell you, it takes about 36 hours just to finish it, and that doesn't include all the changes to it. And this part, I'm showing you that after the render, we have to really pop up the 3D version of it, yeah? And after getting the 3D version, that's not the end of it. We have to, it's a long process, guys. I'm not kidding you. So don't think that this is like any other NFT projects, which we are insulted because we have put in so many time and effort and our intensive attention to it. So you have to painstakingly sawdust it in order for it to be good. And I'm just talking about a prototype. I'm not even talking about the real production that you guys are going to see. Yeah. So this is what I have behind me, which I'm more than happy to show it to you guys in a while. And voila, this will be the 12th rendition of the physical what you are going to get, which we are going to call it the forging day. So TJ, just look up for the forging day. Now, by all means, I'm not interested in getting your address or your name. You can put a PO box. You can put your grandma place. The most important priority on our site is just to get this delivered to you. Okay. So if you look at this, we came out a lot of impression about it. Once you look at this, you know this is 8 Bond. You know, James Bond, 8 Bond. And this is Ninja. We have Elvis the Ape. We have Samurai, Sifu. You know, we have the dancing ape, as in, I think all of us are oldies over here. Now, we all together, we have 12 design, but why we left the foreshadowed, this is all about mystery boxes. What does it mean? Meaning that if you get one NFT, you're going to get one box of this, and you do not know what you're going to get. And that is the beauty of it, and that's the truth of it. If you want to collect the whole collections, by all means, you can get 12, and this is being sent to you, which is what I call the mega box. Yeah. So, and then we have like giveaway for mega buyers as well. If you are the 2 mega box, you will be standing a chance to win the so-called collectibles that only the mega box buyers are eligible for. So we've gone through the full process, not only the design, not only the manufacturing, not only the prototyping, not only the QC, even the boxes and every single thing. We are eco-friendly to start off with. We are using recyclable plastic, and then at the end of the day, it's recyclable boxes. Yeah. And the next one about myself, basically in 2015, I had a startup in fintech, in copy trading. I raised it to A round. In 2018, I gone to the wild side of ICO that I raised some money for the same copy trading as well. In 2019, I have a factory, which I described earlier. And then inside the factory, I have a division that specializes in Amazon as well as eBay. Now, the reason why I'm telling you all this is you are going to buy, no matter it's NFT or tokens, which I'm going to tell you later, that you believe in a captain that has weathered all storm. I believe that I have. The scars prove it, meaning that the startup journey, the funding of not only the token side as well as the equity side, the manufacturing and production, and most important thing is the global logistic, which is I am able to get it to you whether you're in Germany or whether you're in the, Alaska to Singapore. Yeah. So James is the guy that is 15 years veteran in designing 2D, 3D. Alex did the smart contract, for the Crazy Matter that we are CertiK audited. Now, other than just giving you a pretty face, which is the hard work of doing the designs as well as the physical, you are also going to stand a chance in making money from getting the NFT. So every single day we are going to have a draw, and every single day $100 USD will be given out. But TJ, you're going to be very thankful that you got 21 of this 2D, which is free, because the rarity counts. Once you get because once you get the 6 rarities, for example, if you get the highest rarity, you'll get the full amount. If you get the lowest one, you'll get the least amount and divide by. That means you will not get 100. You'll get partial of it because your rarity is low. Then you may ask, hey, what happens if I don't have a 2D? You will get lesser than those with the lowest rarity. So we never put this instruction outside. I'm just skipping it out. Because when we have made the website and the game, we wanted it to be something like a survival game that you're naked in a desert with just your bare hand. How are you going to know how are you going to get out of it, you know? But I believe that you will get out because some YouTuber is going to have a cheat sheet and stuff like that. So that is what we want. The other part is the banana jackpot, meaning that we already have an algorithm, a gimmick inside that when it reached a certain stage, for example, if it reached to the 777 mint, so 777 amount USD will be given to a lucky winner with a draw inside those who have gotten the 3D NFTs, which is the paid NFT as well. So we have all placed all this secret little gamified for the process of making you happy. Yeah. The roadmap itself is very clear. We are having a long-term view on this, meaning that I look at it more like an e-commerce rather than an NFT release. The reason why is very simple. We even right now, with later the next part, I'm going to show you a video that you may be able to see what I'm going with the next series. Yeah. For example, right now this is the Genesis series. The number of the 8 in OpenSea is number 367. The next series we are going for 368. But we have an ingenious way of linking up the 2 NFTs. If you have the previous 367 and you go, and then you have number 368 go as well. If you have won a prize, and then we will have like 2 goals equal to 1.5 of the lucky draw or something. We are going to gamify the whole thing, which make it very attractive for the fans and the collectors themselves. Yeah. So this is the roadmap that I want to share with you. Without further ado, this is the video that gives me all the goosebumps. Thank you, guys. Before I left off, I would say thank you to Dominic who made the video. I don't care whether he hear it or not, but it's my gratefulness to such a person and have given us this opportunity to showcase it to you guys. And although it's like 1:30 right now, I love to show you this. So TJ, give me like 1 more minute and indulge me, okay? I do apologize for this. So guys, how are you? I'm Eddie. Thank you very much for listening in for the past 23 minutes. Oh no, because with the Neil Diamond song, I only took 20 minutes. But anyway, this is what I want to show you. So this is real. We made this so that we are able to look at the detailedness of such a bigger scale mystery box or the Bored Ape first, so that we can find flaws on it. But what you are getting will not be like this. What you are getting will be like this, is this small, 12 cm, yeah, half of your palm. And just for you to taste what it is, you can see a lot of shoes at the back. Yeah, it's like I'm like this is what we are releasing. So you will get a box like this if you buy 1. There will be a mega box if you buy 12. Once you open it, you do not know what's inside. This is not the one, okay? This is just a sample. And once you open it, there could be like a ninja 8 inside. Who knows? Yeah. So thank you very much for your time.
Thanks, Eddie. Very great pitch. Everybody saw your face now also. So this is Stock team. I actually got a couple of questions. First of all, I like really the material, how you did that apes. This is pretty good, and I honestly am gonna think about buying more now because it's not like cheap plastic. It looks just better quality, you know, than other collectibles. So you're gonna have, I think, in total 18,000 NFTs, right? Around 18,000.
Let me explain to you why 18,552 is not overly ambitious. It's just that we are not like saying, hey, we are like Lucky Star, Strike Dust, that we are going to be sold out in 1 minute or in 1 day or in 1 week or in 1 month. No, we are not looking like that. We are looking like we want this to be an exploratory effort, that because I have like connected to OK Exchange that we hope to be listing our token with one day. So they say, hey, Eddie, can you do it in OK Chain? So if OK Chain, okay, I got to allocate a little bit in OK Chain. So the Vietnam one, we have a Launchpad over there that is launching in Flow. We have another one that is launching in another chain. So what I'm trying to say is I'm also wanting to satisfy the North American buyers, because the Bored Ape, actually the fan base are all Ethereum based. And the reason why we are not doing our main network in Ethereum is the fact that because we have the gamified version of the giveaway in 100 USD per day. So it's the consideration of the team is like, if TJ has $100 and then I got to give him Ethereum, like the gas fee is like 25, that would be 25% more. And we got to do it every day. So that's the reason why with the 18,552, we want to play it out as a very long view. And we want to play it like, can we support multiple chain? But thank you very much, TJ, for mentioning that supply as well. We will lower 10% supply for the next series, but we will increase price by 10% for the next series. But at the same time, as I was mentioning during the PPT, the next series NFT will be tied up with this series, and this series, the 3D, will be tied up with the free NFT. So everything will be tied, so that subsequently when the snowball get bigger, I believe that NFT sales is all about exposure. The more AMAs I go to, the more people that we know, the more fans that comes in. We are going to sell it off. It could take a longer time, but I'm not afraid about the numbers. So thank you, TJ, for your question.
Yeah, the supply doesn't matter for me also. I mean, your whole project, the whole Crazy Meta company is really massive, and there's money needed also to develop that. So you don't only focus on the token later. You have other revenue streams also, and we should not forgive here that you give here a lot of prices out with it as well. So I mean, every day $100 is this is already like 2 NFTs which you have to get first before you can give it out, for example. So which is good. When I win, I mean, you post a winner list and you're going to airdrop, but I forgot, do I need to claim it? Like, do I need to say this is mine, or do you just airdrop it anyway?
Sorry, you mean the question is how do you claim it, for what? For the physical? Or?
The $100 daily price you have.
So the daily price the engine will start, because we have to sell enough NFTs in order for the pool to be in. And when the pool starts, don't worry, everything is in the smart contract. So basically, it's all auto-generated, like the randomness that we are working with Chainlink, one of the bigger company for the picking of the lottery or the raffles. And once the winner has been picked, they will check whether the wallet inside you have the definitely you have the 3D before you are being eligible to win the prize, right? But then it will check also whether you have the 2D in order to know what sort of amount that you're going to make. So that is the gimmick. Well, of course, when I go to more AMAs, everybody would know about that, and everybody will go and snatch the 2D as well. Now, the supply of the 2D is double of the 3D. And we are looking at if you are looking at a very mid-term and long-term, I think the free one will be totally out, and the secondary market they just want to like hooked it up because the next series is also hooked up with the first series.
Awesome. So yeah, let's continue. Banana jackpot. This is going to be after every batch you have. I think the first one was like 1,500 or 1,200.
Yes.
I actually forgot.
So we want to drop like sporadically. It's not like we drop a bloody hell. The first day is 18,552 and it's only one sold. That will look very bad on everyone, right? So we want to do it sporadically, and then some of it is allocated on different chain that we are going to announce soon. So I think the group has been tirelessly trying to do the launch, and just forgive some of the misgiving, like on the launch day, there are some code that there's an over demand and people cannot mint on it. I mean, this is the first time that we are doing it. And at the same time, I personally think that we are doing a pretty good job. Although I may not get 100 perfect score, but at least a pack on the back saying that, hey, at least it's launched, and then we are improving with the different functionality as well as the gamified versions of it as well.
Awesome. Yeah, and this is like a reason why, I mean, this is always good. I like that you don't give the price out like really in the end. You give it after every batch or every day even. But this makes for everybody, like if you mint earlier, you have more chance to win, because if you're in the first batch, you can win there. If you're in the second batch also. So also the daily prices. If that goes on for the next 2 years, you're gonna give away a lot of money. So this is good. And how often you buy an NFT and you just sit there and you just wait there's going to be something?
You mean personally on my side? So I'm not like a very avid NFT collector, because it goes back to the DNA of what we started the Crazy Matter about. I do apologize that I sound very straightforward and very truthful and down to earth about it. Why? Because I don't believe that a picture that my daughter a 5-year-old can draw is worth $1,000, $2,000, or even $100,000, right? I mean, everybody has their own belief, and that is mine. But that's the reason why that also pushed us to the next level, which is what Crazy Matter is all about. I think that right now, or the next generation of NFT, not only do you need the functionalities for it, the utilities for it, we are still human beings after all, no matter how advanced the metaverse will be and how virtually that I can shake your hand. I still need to feel something. I still want to hold on to something. So that's the reason why with for example, CrazyApez, we still think that, hey, you like Bored Ape so much, but can you see it without turning on your PC or your phone? Is it possible that you hold on to it? Can you put it into your car, like when you're driving, put it beside your bed when you're sleeping? No, because there is no one doing it, and that really gives the opportunity. So thank you for your question, man, TJ. But I have to be frank with everyone. I think it's that urge that made us into making NFT wearables as well as cool physical. That's all it is.
Exactly. I mean, I hated NFTs personally as well. I do like them if they maybe have some value in the future. So I bought a program NFT last week because it was one of the last 250, and if the app which they're gonna develop is gonna be pushed, then this is gonna be maybe worth a lot of money, and I have a lot of perks in it. And here is like, I bought it because I really want this collectible. I collected Marvel figures and everything in my house also, so this is like something new, and I mean they look so genius, they look so great, and everybody. Let me just forward in the next question, because everybody probably who knows Crazy Matter and when that's going to be with Metaverse. Will the apes, like the NFTs, also be able to use in your Metaverse or in your partnership Metaverse, which you're going to have?
Not on the so-called this CrazyApez part, but on the first part, which is what you have seen earlier with my display of the sneakers. So we are making that. But unfortunately, because it's different countries, they have different control. Over here, the control is like locked down. So we were like making the sneakers for the convention in Milan, and then we wanted to go to Holland and then Germany. But unfortunately, because one of the component of that shoe itself, it was locked down and it was pushed a delay. And what happened? One thing lead to another, and we missed the time for this. But we are lucky enough that when we are making, making of the sneakers is a tedious process, man. It's vomiting process, for God's sake. In a sense, it's like making the sole itself. It takes about 45 days because we have a bottom sole as well as a mid sole. So yeah, it takes a long time to make a custom made shoe, especially a good one. So yeah, but we are very grateful that what they say is God. How do they say it? If one door is closed, God will open a window for you to climb out. Something like that. But the window to climb out for us as a chance is this Crazy Ape, and the shoe, as your question asked, would be able to be compatible with online games and metaverse. And yes, we will attempt to make it that it will be like the skin for you to be incorporating into the avatar of you going to a live concert and in the metaverse. So why do we want to do that? Because we think that human being, no matter how so-called virtual it is, the vanity stays. You still want to show off that, hey, anybody looking at you, so don't stare because you don't have it and I have it, and I'm the only one who have it because I mint the NFT for it, So that is a little bit of human nature that we want to like show off inside what we are creating and putting onto the metaverse itself.
Awesome. So yeah, let me just, how do you get them? You have to hold at least one 2D NFT in your wallet, and you can have maximum 3 in one wallet. So how do I get 21? I have 7 wallets and I minted them in 7 wallets.
I tell you, man, yesterday, I'm talking among families anyway. Yesterday we had 1,100 mint on the 2Ds. So I was like talking to my team and say, hey, are we being hacked? I mean, why? Why do you want to collect my 2Ds? That is always the question, right? But yes, we if you look at the smart contract, we had 1,100. And on the other side of my brain, I'm thinking, hey, if that 1,100 can transform into 3D, I'll be very happy, man. Yeah. So TJ, you better get some money from your boss at home, and then get more 3D as well and support the project.
I have to start trading again. I actually stopped a half year ago, but yeah. But yeah, then I actually posted here. Let me just pin it. I posted the message in the video. When you have a 2D one, which is free, you only pay the mint fee, which is 0.002 BNB. So it's like $1.50. Use the link in that pinned message.
Yeah, use your referral link. Okay, use your referral link. Just...
Exactly. Yeah, because you have a referral system.
Yes.
So how does the referral work?
Yeah, I'm so glad that you asked. It's like, basically, we already have it in a smart contract that we have a referral system for launch owner like esteemed and very prestigious person like TJ, that he can pin it up. And the reason why we want to, not saying that we are so wealthy that we want to spread it, but it's a utility that we use to encourage people to go about spreading the nice usage of Crazy Ape, So you just need to go into the website with clicking TJ's link, go in, connect to the wallet. Immediately, you will show you the referral link, and then you can copy it. But normally, to be a little bit more diplomatic and roundabout by it, you go to like the shortened URL, and then you can just put it into your blog. I have one lady who say that she wants to go to a convention, and I say, hey, you can do it into a QR code and go to the convention and let people scan on it. So basically after anyone scan on it, and if they purchase the 3D, which is only like $55 per, inclusive of shipping and handling, you are going to get 7% of the sales. And then if that person that you referred to, and he or she referred to another person, if he or she buys, you will get another 3%. So meaning that there are two levels. The first one is 7%. The next one is 3%. And please, I although I'm like the principal of the project, but please go and earn the money, because I would love you to shill all over the place for it.
So yeah, I do some basic math for everybody. So if you refer somebody, and he's gonna buy an NFT for 0.2, you will get 0.014 BNB for one NFT, which is I forgot. One should be around $3, I think, $4. So if you have 10, already $30. So you can make some money. You just need to mint one, and you can refer some people and share the apes around. And if this person which is buying get another 3, you get another 3% also. So this is actually guaranteed money. And I actually saw in your channel some people made actually yet already this refer it up, how much somebody already made. I think somebody already made 1 BNB or something just with referrals, if I'm correct.
Just wanted to share with you, because we had a task group before we really launched it. So we have like 10% of the supporters holding their hand, me, and so they got into the task group, right? So it was out of my astonishment that the task group bought about 88 of them, and all of them used my referral code, because I have to test the referral system as well. So from the referral code as well, only I got about 180 USD. So that's the power of referring. So please go in and do your referring. By all means, if you are like a lounge owner, you're like a shiller, why shill when you can shill with a cool product and earn from it as well?
Awesome. How is the referral going to be paid? Is it going to be also airdropped or?
No. Basically, it's in the smart contract. Like referral for the conventional sense is mostly it comes to the principal or the project, and then I pay you, right? No, it's going to pay immediately. So basically, it's going to be divided once the mint happens, and then all the money is being divided there and then in a smart contract. That means you're going to get it immediately and into your wallet.
Awesome. Is everything working with the contract? Because Sloss told me this is also a little bit preparation for Crazy Meta as well. So everything works perfect, or?
Yeah. So basically, for CrazyApe, it's totally 100%. Whereas for the Crazy Meta, although we are certified, but because thank you very much for giving me the chance of telling the milestone and what is coming up. So basically, we are going through a private round. Token sales at the end of this month, which is on the 1st of November. If God bless and everything goes smoothly, that it will be our private round. And after our private round, we will go through our public round. Hopefully by currently we are putting the time on the 15th of December, and then we will head to DEX. And one of the great point about us is that we are very well prepared. We will definitely go to SEX. Why? Because we already have like contracts on the table that we are going to do IEO as well. Meaning IEO, if those people who do not know what it is basically initial exchange offering, meaning that some of the tokens this exchange is going to take hold of it and then give it to their traders or their communities. But in exchange, we are able to go into this centralized exchange. And the reason of going centralized exchange is very simple. The volume will be higher. The support will be greater, and our tokens, which is being called Crazy Token, for the literally name of it, is going to be more robust. So yeah, I'm totally excited what is coming up for the next 3 months, which is before the end of the year, and like what TJ has asked. So because we still have time on some revision on the smart contract, so for the private round, there will not be like a confirmed contract for the Crazy Meta yet, But before December, we would finish up, and CertiK would have signed off with that, and that's that. And then we would run with what the smart contract will be, and hopefully smooth sailing into the CEX, as we call it.
Awesome. Yeah, please don't rush anything. I know this project is going to be huge. Please don't rush anything. And I think the last time we talked was like 2 months ago, and you're still around, and there's loss making very good adverts for you. So you're still going to be in around. So yeah, take your time and make everything perfect.
Yes. I mean, perfect is perfect, but at the same time, we have been bootstrapping until mid of July, which we say. A lot of people say, "Hey, Eddie, if you have came out last year, you could have this and that," But we can never look back. We can only look in front, and I can only look at the immediate of using the principle as well as the belief that we have, which is if we concentrate on doing the right thing, which is what you have seen earlier on the PPT, which is the premium design, as well as I dare not say the perfect physical, but at least we go through QC, we go through eco-friendly, and those people that have bought an NFT and if they do not claim, we do like charity that we give it to orphanage or something. So if you do something right, I think someone above will be looking after you, and the road will be open for us. Like I met TJ, who have bought 2 as well as using 7 wallets and Mint 21. I mean, there's not only one TJ in the world, which I believe, which I'm very grateful for your support, and thank you for everything.
I do gonna mint for everybody in the voice chat. I do gonna mint a couple more 2Ds, and I'm gonna give it away here also, so you guys don't need to pay the mint fee for this one as well. I know some people don't have money, and then you guys have some 2Ds, and you don't need to pay the mint fee for it. I'm gonna do that over the next weeks. I do have a big giveaway upcoming when we have 2 more members, so maybe I put some of it in, so I pay the mint fees for you, and you can just get the NFT. And if you have Zen 0.2, you have the 2D one already, and then you can mint yourself a 3D one. So yeah, so everybody can have a.
I have 10 more minutes before I got to jump to another AMA.
Yeah,
and
no worries.
I have another 30 minutes on the AMA before I jump to like Twitter space. So busy night for me. Yeah. So I would love to answer, like, is it like answering questions for 1 or 2 person, and then
if somebody have a question, ask a question. Please do not copy or paste anything here. So anybody have a question?
Guys, whether you have questions or not, don't worry about it. I think TJ has seen us 2 months ago. Because you're going to see us 4 years down the road, because we are only going to get bigger. And the only thing I can say is please go and support the cause, support us. Oh, we have OA. Okay, OA, please.
Wait, he asked me yesterday, actually. Let's see. Hola,
OA,
Mileka.
please shoot a...
Hola, Mileka, and I unmuted you. Yeah.
Yeah, can you? Yeah, nice concept, beautiful one. I love the project, and thank you very much. But how about, I was thinking about your logistics down to Africa. People like us who are interested, but we're in Africa. How do you do that? And more so, what's the long run benefit, or is there a roadmap showing us a clear picture of a long run, like even into the bull run and beyond?
Oh my God, you have asked me 2 most important questions. Thank you for asking, OA. So Africa is not a challenge for any. I don't think any countries would be a challenge for the logistic of China. Yeah.
Okay.
So especially on in the southern side, which is the manufacturing hub, that I can see a lot of fellow African brothers over here doing the tradings, import and export. So do not worry that it would not get it to you. Yeah, the only worried when you are writing the address that I'm not able to read it well, or I'm whether that
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. So even that, don't worry about that, because as I said earlier, I'm not interested in the identity of the person. I'm only
Okay.
interested in one thing, which is to get it delivered to you. So in our address, I do not need your full name. You can even
Okay.
put it as your friend, neighbor's grandma house. But
Okay.
but over there, if there is a misspell in address, there is a telegram that I would have asked the person who wants a physical. Yeah. So the second one questions you are asking about long term, I have already explained. I personally, I hope to do about 5 or 6 series a year with different sizes and different theme. Just
Okay.
imagine one day I can provide you like Jedi Ape, or I can provide you with a lot of the Rings Ape, or I can provide you with, I don't know what is the hit right now. Oh, one guy said, Eddie, you should do Harry Potter Ape. So
Okay, that
the
would be very
the
beautiful.
possibility is endless, but I'm just saying that that's the
Okay.
reason why I'm urging you, OA. I don't care where you are. Please support
Okay.
Crazy and let us grow up with you, and let us make the coolest stuff for you.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you very much for
Of
your
course,
time.
I've joined your Telegram account, so I'll ask any other question I do have. Thank you very much for coming around.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I have time for one more, and I really, really have to go. So anyone interested in asking anything about Crazy Ape, about Crazy Matter, about Neil Diamond song, yeah, and yeah.
Yeah, let me
if
see.
not,
Yeah.
no one is raising their hand. If not,
No
TJ,
one, yeah.
I thank you very much for this AMA. But please pin it up. For those that
I will send you the recording also over. And thank you for
yes,
coming.
send it over. I'm going to put it into the YouTube, and then yeah, guys, please support. And it's not expensive. It's only 55 per mint. Please go and mint it, and I assure you, the physical is something worth collecting. Thank you very much, guys, for having me for your AMA.
Thank you, Eddie, and all the best. And we see each other around.
One more thing, TJ, if I can mention to the group of 38
Yeah,
person,
of course.
we are doing like the private round as well. So I will come back and show the tokens before that,
Yeah.
hopefully. Yeah,
Please.
and then I'm gonna see you back, and I will come bearing gifts in free draws or something. So don't worry about it.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And yeah, like I said, all the best. Enjoy the next AMA. Best regards to Komi, and yeah, we see each other.
Each other very often. Don't worry. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Cam.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye. So I have one